All right, so we're on our second round of beers now, and funny enough, I went kind of a conservative route, you know, because I'm so normal and all.
Yes.
And I went for their version of the Guinness Stout, which is a dry Irish stout. And this guy went for the Fusion, which he's actually mixing multiple beers into one beer. So basically, this is kind of your interpretation of a beer, or your one-of-a-kind beer.
Yeah, this is two of their more popular beers. It's their Feisty Blonde, which is a honey vanilla blonde that comes in around 8.6% ABV, I think it is. And then their First Slipper, which is a imperial milk stout that comes in close to 9% as well. So even as a cocktail with a blonde and a stout, call it the Feisty Slipper. And
Feisty Slipper.
It's probably hard to imagine what it tastes like. Vanilla honey blonde and an imperial milk stout.
It's hard to imagine what it tastes like because it's so good and it's so unique. You know, it really is unlike any other beer I've had. And what's really funny is, you know, like, this is pretty good. I love Guinness. I've actually been to the Guinness brewery in Ireland. I actually went to their original brewery, which no longer actually brews beer anymore. It's just a tourist destination. You go on tours. And then I actually went to the brewery where they actually brew beer now. And I tried their Guinness right from the headquarters. And honestly, it is fantastic. And honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I'd have to say that this is probably not quite as good. It's still good, it's not quite as good. But this beer that he had is absolutely phenomenal. Super delicious, super unique, unlike anything I've ever tried. And I don't know, that might even be a little better than the one that I just had, which was the coconut.
Interesting.
Which is so good.
Yes.
But that is like really good because it's got like a sweetness to it. And
so there's a lot of milk stout fans out there, and they're probably thinking, you know, I would imagine thinking, how could you taint a milk stout with a honey vanilla blonde? But these guys are able to pull it off. It's basically a sweet milk stout.
You would never think of that unless you were at Hop Fusion.
Exactly. And it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've been coming here since before they opened, and I've gotten this every time. Every single time.
It's that good.
It's that good.
And you've tried almost every beer.
Almost every, but like you were saying earlier, there's so many combinations. I haven't mixed everything.
Right.
But yeah, I've had their shandies, their summer shandy, which is lemonade, and the Feisty Blonde. I love shandies. I think it's fantastic. The Coco Anejo is probably
the Coco Anejo is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. This one is really, really fantastic. And you know, it's like it's sort of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's like trying the best beer is the best because, well, it's the best one. But then it's kind of like, well, everyone is worse.
What are we going to do after that?
Right, everyone is worse than that. Well, then you just keep drinking that one, I guess, you know. Or hopefully there's like 3 good ones. You can like switch between those 3. Anyways, so far, I'm super impressed. The beers are amazing. The quality is amazing. The aesthetics are really nice here. Really good for photography and video, which I have a great appreciation for, and we're taking advantage of now. So we're going to continue enjoying these beers, and we'll check in with you in the next round.
Cheers!